What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been over a year since my last video, but trust me, the wait was worth it. This here is a 2006 Kazuma Baby Falcon 110, and she is rough. Plastics are cracked. Battery box is hanging down. The plastics are crustier than a burnt piece of toast, but for the price I paid, I really can't complain. Only paid 70 bucks for this quad. It's one of the cheapest ones other than the original $50 quad. But yeah, she's rough. A lot of potential though. I'm gonna do a full restoration on this thing, get it looking pretty close to new. These quads were built better back then. This is a 2006, like I said. You can see super industrial metal, not the super thin stuff you see today. So, definitely impressed with the build quality. Much better than the $50 quad. It's starting to get cooler out. Richie brought up his 85. He's gonna put a new pipe on it. Yep. Perfect time to film a quad video. I feel like all my quad builds are filmed around this time of the year, so that's interesting. This thing's definitely got some good bones. I think it looks worse than it really is. So let's bust out the pressure washer and get this thing cleaned up. You like my tripod setup? Luckily, the battery box has a giant hole in it. All right, here she is. Definitely a lot cleaner. Still lots of varnish, or whatever you call that stuff. I usually call it barnacles, but it wasn't as bad as the $50 quad. You can see where it was re-glued. Pretty rough, but definitely gonna have to sand down these plastics, compound and polish, get them looking new again. Gonna have to put in some work. This thing's been sitting outside for too many years. Now that this thing's all cleaned up, let's see what all it needs. First thing I noticed, you can see where that headlight bracket is. There used to be headlights there. So, get some headlights ordered. There is no wiring harness on this thing whatsoever. So, Need a wiring harness. No battery, obviously. Everything looks fine here. The grips, throttle works. Probably gonna try to use that carb as well. No shift lever. Get one of those on the way. Chain's good. Sprocket's good, luckily. Obviously needs tires, so I'll get some tires on the way. It'll look sick with new tires because those are bald. As for the plastics, I'm gonna see if I can order like a plastic repair kit. Kind of weld these back together. This is super glued, so it's probably gonna crack anytime soon. That is bad. These tires they're almost okay, but I'm just gonna replace them because they're just almost bald and I don't like that. And then of course, a new seat because this one's all ripped up and it's just ugly. I want this thing to look beautiful. So I'm gonna go order some parts, and once those parts come in, hopefully we can get this thing running and riding. That will be awesome, but we'll see in the next video. Stay tuned.